let's work on that lower cross syndrome issue that we're going through. The first thing that we want to do is we want to set apart 2 to 3 days a week to do this, not consecutive days, maybe a Tuesday and a Thursday or a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You only want to do these when you are not sore. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to stand up as tall as possible, lock both knees, keep your duck butt, so that just means that we're keeping our chest up, pressure points on your heels. We're going to cross the right leg over left, keeping your postural position, knees locked, both feet on the floor, hinge at the waist, down until you feel a stretch in the back of the leg somewhere. It's going to be different both sides. We're going to hold, hold, hold. Now don't force your stretch. Now cross over to the other leg. Lock both knees, hinge at the hip, keeping your chest up. Right when you feel the stretch, hold, hold, hold. Remember, don't force it. Now we're going to extend the right leg out. Make sure your knees up to the ceiling. Flex your feet hard. We're going to bend the left leg, and as we bend the left leg, we're going to lean over the right leg. Right when you feel a stretch, hold, hold, hold. Now let's repeat for the other side. Right when you feel the stretch, hold, hold, hold. Okay, now we're going to get on our mat. We're going to lay down on the floor, and we're going to go into a 4 stretch. So what we want to do is make sure that we have our shoulders down, the base of our head is on our mat. We're going to take our right leg, cross it over the left thigh, so our ankle is on the leg. Now we want to make sure that both hiney cheeks are on the floor. So both of your sides of your hip is on the floor. And we're just going to push that right leg down, just see if we get a little stretch. If we need more of a stretch, lift your left leg up slowly, but make sure that you're not contorting. So you want to make sure that you're not leaning to the side at all. Hold that. Now don't force the stretch. Okay, let's go to the other side. Now remember, if you get your left ankle up onto your right leg and you already feel the stretch, don't force it. But if not, lift up your right leg, no contorting, until you feel the stretch somewhere through here on the left side. Hold, hold, hold that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to get up on our elbows. We're going to extend the left leg out. Just like we did with the stretch earlier, we want to make sure our knee is straight to the ceiling. Get the camera a little better. There you go. Our left foot is flexed. Now we're going to lift straight up to the ceiling, as high as we can without contorting. So we don't want to roll into our leg. Keep the knee locked and make sure that the knee is straight to the ceiling and is coming straight back to you. Only come up as high as you can. Tap the heel and come back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's repeat it for the right leg. Again, we want to make sure that the right knee is locked. We are not contorting anywhere. Our right foot is in flexion. Knee is up to the ceiling. Lift that right leg up only as high as you can. Now remember, it's okay that one side of the body is weaker or less flexible than the other. That is fine. Don't try to make them match. Lift up. Right when you find that stretch, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Okay, now we're going to go into a side plank. So we really have to strengthen up the core. But here we go at the side plank. There's a couple things that you can do for this one. We want to make sure in any way that we do it that we're not leaning back. So we want to have this part of our arm, the forearm, on the floor, yeah? And we want to keep that duck butt. So what we want to do is get the whole body aligned, and we're going to press down on our knee and lift up, and tap down and lift up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now in this position, we're going to extend the right leg out, rotate slightly up. Yeah. We're going to slide down, and we're going to come up, and as we come up, we're going to roll our knee to our shoulder, and as we come back down, we want to make sure that the leg's parallel with the floor, and we're rolling the knee forward. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. 1, 2, I'm going to get a stretch right through here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, as you know, there's 2 sides to every story. Let's flip it over. We're going to get into our position. We're going to be on our forearm. Yeah, we want to make sure we're not doing this. We have a nice straight shoulder. Duck butt position. We're going to apply pressure on our knee, and we're going to lift up 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now elongate. We're going to be working with our top leg. We're going to start with it parallel to the floor. Knee is straight. We're going to rotate the knee up towards the shoulder until we feel a stretch somewhere through here. Are we ready? We got 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. All right. Now, we're going to face down, and we're going to go into a pronated plank. So this is awesome to get that force coupling and balance on the back side of the body and the front side. We're going to be on our toes. We're going to be on our forearms. We're going to have a neutral position, so don't look up. We're going to be looking at the floor, and we're just going to lift up, not here, just a little bit off the floor, yeah? And hold. 1, 2, 3, and down. You ready? Come up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Come up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Come up. 1, 2, 3, and down. We have one more. Up. 1, 2, 3, and down. Now we're going to stretch out the hip flexors and the ab. So we want to stay, the feet are going to stay in the same position. We're on our toes. Push your hips into the floor, and we're going to push up until we feel a nice elongation in our core. And it should go down to our hip flexors as well. And down. Press up. Make sure that your shoulders are not coming up to your ears. And down. And let's go up one more time. Up. From this position, we're going to push up into a tabletop. All right. Now here's where it's going to get a little tricky. We want to disengage the right arm and the left leg. Lift up without falling over. 1, 2, 3, and down. And we're going to go left arm, right leg. Lift up only as high as you can. 1, 2, 3, and down. Let's go right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. Left arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. Let's repeat right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. Left arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. Right arm, left leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. One more left arm, right leg. 1, 2, 3, and down. From this position, we're going to go into a V stance with our legs. Push back into a child pose. Reach forward. Hold this position and take 3 deep breaths. Ready? Inhale. Slowly exhale. Inhale. Slowly exhale. Fill your lungs up as much as you can. You ready? Inhale, deep breath. And exhale. All right. Now that's your homework. So you can do it every other day, 3 times a week, twice a week, not on consecutive days. Any exercise that you feel sore, do not do. If you're just stiff, move through it slowly and do a few more repetitions, or do this twice until you get nice and loosened up. Remember, never force your stretch, and don't do any movements if you're sore. Your range of motion is only conducive to the more strength and flexibility that you get. Yeah? All right. Now this should make you feel a lot better.